Five,
Yep.
4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, guys.
Wow, welcome to Quasar Markets Live. I've got a really good one today, and of course, one that's near and dear to my heart because I learned 33 years ago futures markets. I've got the man Mike Tolbert, CEO and owner and proprietor of Blusky Trading, futures trading, blusky.pro. We're excited to have you, man. How are you, Mike?
I'm good. How are you guys doing? I haven't seen you since New York, but I'm good. I'm warm.
Yeah, it's warm down here, right? And you know, one of the things that I think is exciting is when you're in the futures markets, it's all about commodities and it's all about futures of the world, right? And I think that's where we got to. So talk to me a little bit about your company. Tell me what Blusky does. Tell me a little bit about yourself, how you got started in trading. Give us the whole workdown.
Okay, cool. Yeah, for me, starting in trading. Well, as you guys know, I worked for a trucking firm back in like a long time ago when I got in the military, and I would drive up down the highway at night. And I always thought there was something better to do than driving, but I liked it at the time. But, that put me as a blue collar worker, just blue collar every day, every guy. And I learned how to trade penny stocks doing that. I just take a penny stock here and there, and I learned how to do penny stocks. Well, I got to get a penny stock to figure out how to stock market, which is all game. Kind of up and down, lose money here and there, but I finally got good enough that I got out of the truck and did stocks full time. And met a bunch of guys in London and that traded the stocks back then, and they were really good at it. And they kind of took me on and say, hey, you learned this, and this about stocks if you're going to be successful. Then I traded in the World Series stocks about a year later with a team, and we actually come in first place 1 year and second place the second year. So it was really nice. But then I met a guy in London on the internet tell me, hey, you want to play with the big boys, you got to play the futures markets. That's where the real money is. Stop hanging around out here and get with the real boys. So I thought at first he's crazy, but then I got kind of addicted to the charts, to the futures charts. And I thought, man, I'm missing all this charting stuff. Because the chart, you're thinking like little tiny on your phone charting back in the day. We don't do that. Futures trading, if you're a good trader, you're on those charts, you're charting those charts.
That's right.
You're deploying your own stuff. You're figuring out your own plans. That's what I did. I took about 4 or 5 years to become successful. You actually were losing money, and you will lose money when you first start. Everybody does. It's like you're paying for your education. So I got good at it, and then I started trading these prop firms later on. Noticing that every time I traded a prop firm, I was, getting told that, my wins were magical. That didn't really go on. I did. And or like you had a windfall or something like that. Like they were all making excuses not to pay me. And I was making 30, 40 grand a trade. And I knew I'm right. There's something that tells me, hey, I'm doing the right thing. I know I'm right. They're wrong. But it's just, I figured it out that it was because they didn't pay me out. So I told my wife one day, I walked up and said, hey, let's start Blusky. And those guys are blue over here. And let's make it to where we are 100% transparent with our business, with our employees, with our traders. We pay out regardless because we're trading on market money now. We're market money, which all the rest of trading takes so monopoly. So all our trades go, and we don't care what they make because it all comes off the market money. So I opened the account, opened a brokerage account, got my licensing, did all the stuff for the Fed, all that, and then now 4.5 years later, here we are. It's awesome.
And I love it. One of the things about Blusky is that you're pretty transparent, which I think is one of the things that Quasar has always been about. And of course, my life has been about being transparent because quite frankly, having mentors and growing up that way, I did. I started when I was very young. I love it the way that you did it, right? I believe that's the case, right? People always ask me all the time, Steve, what's the number one rule in trading for you? And I said, well, trade what you know. Look, you did it. You drove the trucks for these commodities. You knew what was going on in the economy, so you understood how the economy worked. And I think that's a big key for me, I think. And congratulations on that. Yeah.
Thank you. I mean, it's just it's the way it is. I mean, it's like you got people ask you every day, what should I do about my trading? Trade what you see. Don't listen to the news. I love Bloomberg. You like Bloomberg. We all, we like certain shows, but when it comes down to it, they're not telling you what you need to know. They're telling you what the grasp of the big picture of what trading is about, or what they're trading about. They might be telling you, hey, oil's going to do this or that, or what's oil leading to. But that chart tells you where you should make your entries, not a TV show. You have to, there's a difference. You got to know what entries at.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. We call the CMT Association. I mean, I always say, look, when I was taught the trade by charts, I was given graph paper and pen and said, good luck, kid, do it yourself. And that's the right way to do it, right? I learned very quickly how to trade on these charts because there was no pencil and you couldn't erase it. This is how it's going to be. And, now we've seen tech move forward. Now, talk to me a little bit about Blue Sky, and you're a funded trader prop area, right? Is that correct?
Yes, we do. We fund our own traders with our own money. We actually, I think, only the ones in the market that actually put up real money when they pass. We actually put the real money up for them to get the accounts. We do have real brokers. Like our brokers will send them a statement, like any other broker. And I always tell people in the markets, if you don't get a statement from a broker, you're not with a real profit. Because you have to get a statement from a broker that shows your account. That's the law. And I like that. That's what I was kind of leaning toward that. I wanted to have, I want you to get a real market experience. How can you get a real trading experience if you're trading on a sim? You can't.
I think you and Mike, I think you and I are exactly the same. I tell people don't trade on sim accounts unless you're just trying to learn how to make the trade. But no, because the emotion that goes into the actual trade, your money being on the line, is a whole different animal when you're investing, and it feels differently. You don't put the same numbers in, the amounts that you would. So yeah, I love that. So tell me a little bit, Blue Sky, how do they sign up to be part of bluesky.pro?
So they just go to the website, the bluesky.pro website, click on it, and it says all the accounts are on there. They can choose the account they want. They can join the Discord, which I do trade live 9 to 11.
Okay.
Every day to show them my trades every day. And for this right here, you guys, you can see, I'll show you real fast. I'll bring this over here and put in the corner right here. You see this?
Yeah.
Screen?
Yeah.
So this is where I drew this out for my guys trading right now and told them, see the green line down there? See the short? There you go. So,
I can't wait for you to show our people exactly what you're doing. And I think, one of the cool things we talked about with you and me is that, implementing Quasar markets and Blue Sky and having news and data and charting like you have, I think it's going to be an exciting time here in the future.
Oh yeah, it will be, because, like today, if you look up here on the top of the screen here, where it says that OST levels, right here, I actually wrote out the levels that you can trade off of, and you can make what levels you can make your money on, like the 312, 384, 3456. Those areas, those are all short long levels. So we broke the 312, came short. There we are. Look where we're at now. It's beautiful.
And I love it when you do it in real time. I think a lot of times you see it on the internet or whatever, and Twitter and LinkedIn. Hey, look at what I did. But you're showing it to them in real time, and I think that's the key here. And you're doing it before the move happens, which is what 99% of traders out there don't. They wait till after. Oh, see what I did? Oh, well, how do we know?
Yeah.
You didn't
you're cherry picking. You've seen the cherry picking charts where they wait till the market closes and show you their chart. And this is where we went long and short. Yeah, because it's easy to see once the market closes. I do mine at 9 o'clock in the morning before it even opens.
I love it.
So my stuff goes on my chart at 9 a.m. So my guys can come in at 9:15, 9:30 and go, okay, Mike has a plan for the day. So I already have a short, long ready to go at 9 o'clock.
I absolutely love that. Well, look, Mike Tolbert, Blue Sky, the CEO, the big kahuna here. It's good to see you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in Switzerland here. It's been a few weeks here, and yeah, I'll tell you, Mike, it's going to be a good 2025.
It is. We're gonna have a good time together. I think we're gonna do a lot of good things together. I'm looking forward to it because there's a lot of opportunities out there for a lot of people, and I think you and I both have seen it, and I think we can accomplish it together. I really do.
I love it. From all of us here at Quasar Markets Live, thanks so much, Mike Tolbert, for showing up and for telling us a little bit about Blue Sky Pro.
Hey, I appreciate it, Steve. You have a great day, man. Thank you, guys.